Hi everyone, this is Salvi with your VTuber news today. Before we get into the news, please hit the subscribe, like, and maybe even hit the bell notification icon, and let's get into the first story that we have today. Camila, the pink creature of some sort, has been through a ton these past 6 months or so with, the stalker and other things like that, people putting trackers and such. Now she has a situation which is very much another health thing, a health thing that she did not want to have happen, but here we go. Hello there. I did a nose surgery a few weeks ago. 3 days ago, my doctor said I completed the recovery process and now it's free to do whatever I want again. That being said, I began to return to my normal activities. Cleaning around the house, walking outside, hanging with my friends, everything was okay. Until it was not. One of the wounds opened up, which allowed blood to spill out. A lot of blood. Anyone who has had a nose injury, whether it's a bloody nose from being punched in the face or anything like that, or a bloody nose just from regular bloody nose stuff, knows that when it rains, it pours out of the nose. When it rains blood, it pours out of the nose. And there is a lot of that, to the point where it ended up going to the hospital. Please do not worry, as the imp is okay. However, the doctors begged me to extend my recovery process for another 2 weeks. This includes no streaming as it raises my heart rate. They want to make sure I don't hurt myself again. I am sorry. I'd like to take a short hiatus during this time. I will make sure to finalize everything I need for the upcoming debut. Debut is now officially scheduled for May 5th, 2025. Anyways, I do wish me luck on this recovery, which I absolutely do. I wish her lots of luck in the recovery, because any kind of surgery, that type of thing is tough. And as she will clarify, a lot of people, for whatever reason, always think no surgery means she had a nose job. No surgery means it was cosmetic. In this case, no, it wasn't. The surgery was for my deviated septum. I couldn't breathe before, so yes, it was worth it. That quality of life. The quality of life improvements, whether it be quote unquote for, less than medical purposes or whatever, doesn't matter. If it helps the quality of life of the person, that's fine. You can go overboard with things, of course, when it comes to, cosmetic stuff, but this was not cosmetic. I repeat, this was not cosmetic. This was absolutely medically necessary, because not being able to breathe through your nose freaking sucks. When I have allergy stuff, which is, everything gets stuffy, it sucks. Sometimes I wake up like gasping for air in the night because I default to nose breathing in the night when I go to sleep. So that is something that I can understand, of not being able to breathe. And sometimes my nose just gets really stuffed. But the deviated septum, that is a serious actual medical condition that is blocking everything, and actually blocking the full function of the nose, which, sucks as well. Of course, people back down there said, Matarakan said, let's go, excited to have you back soon. Said, Treya, everyone will be waiting for your rejuvenated imp. Rest and much love. Cottontail, love you, Mimi. Please take care of yourself. We will miss you, but I promise you we're waiting patiently for when you come back. You are so important. Glad you're taking care of yourself. Yes, the community itself. Everybody, Cinder, Trigger Point, Buff Pup, Sira, Aruna, Nami, everybody is Wild Spice. Everybody is wishing them a lot of luck in, recovery, because recovery means that she's just not going to be able to do a lot of what she wants to do, as she said, and it's going to be a hard road for her, but I know she's going to be strong and be able to do it. So good luck to her. I wish her the best. Lee Juin is in the news today, or at least in my news today, but why is she in my news today? Today we're talking about her, because she used to be a part of Nijisanji KR. I wasn't really able to find out who she used to be in Nijisanji Korea, but she is right now affiliated with VLUP. And because of her affiliation with VLUP, recently she had a wonderful opportunity of being a part of a Nijisanji, well, it was basically a, not necessarily Nijisanji, but it was JP, which a lot of Nijisanji members were a part of, JP versus Korea thing, which is this, which is right here. Last day of Seg Cup Japan Korea match. Sento Yuhi, will you win? Wow. And here is, some of the stuff that it was, as you can mention, some of the people. The rules are likely to be changed. Opponents are top is Deem on the Korean team, Gambler, Lee Juin, Hankyo, Goseg, and of course of Utamika is in Japan, Yuhi Sento, Asto Reda, Takamiya Leon, and Sunset Lily. So you had some members of Nijisanji in there, and some members of the Korea team, of course, being there as well. Now, we're going to switch over to see her view of everything that's going on there. And let me actually get this. Oh, the blah, brightness. Okay, never mind. This is better. Let's see what she has to say.
아니 이거처럼 보이는 닉네임이라고요.
And then she goes. They're playing a little bit. I am bad at this game. The one time I played it, people were very sweaty and very, I don't know, made me not want to play. But there is that one, and here also we have the other part here.
그래. 아론이 이번 게 와도 혹시 나.
응. 하이.
Okay, じゃあこれ押したら俺
They may have been the only one streaming it, and of course this is this person here, who is Yuhi Sendo Yuhi, right here. I'm just going to show you everything about them. They are part of Vispo. So of course Vispo, there was a couple of Nijisanji Jp people in there, all that kind of stuff. It was a big event. I mean, in the VTubing community, in the JP/Korea VTubing community, it was a big event. And the Korea side team won. If I'm not mistaken, they got a victory. Everything was, I mean, they were very happy about it. They ended up getting a victory on the whole thing. The Japanese team worked really hard as well. Both sides worked as hard as they could. But of course, no matter how hard you work, there's always going to be a winner. And sometimes it ain't you. In this case, it was the Korea team who won. Congratulations to Lee Juin. My apologies for that. I'm really bad with these names. I'm bad with US names and American names and English names overall. So I do apologize for that. So, of course, congratulations to everybody who had fun and who played. And, of course, those who won. Sayu Synchronicity, who's now part of Noah Talent's Primordia, has had her 5-year subathon going on. It went on for a very long time, and here she goes. It says it's been around. It still doesn't feel right to not be streaming right now. I'll miss all of you on the days I'm off, but I'll see you super soon. I'll work hard on other projects too, so please don't forget me just yet. Subathon, 45 amazing days. 45 days of a subathon is amazing for anybody. I'm very, very glad the community around Sayu was able to get her this wonderful, more than a month, subathon going on. Thank you so much for bringing us so far. I know we could have gone longer. That alone is magical to me, and I still can't believe how wanted you all made me feel. That feeling means more than I can put into words. Each and every one of you made a huge difference. I feel like I can never give back to you all the way you have given so much to me. So yeah, she's just very, very appreciative. But I'll keep trying. All I can hope is that I can have you all by my side so we can continue onwards together, forever and ever. I'm old and don't like to let go. Thank you so much again for making the subathon something epic. It feels weird to say it's over. I want it to continue too, but next time we will be ready to break our record again. Basically, she's going to be doing this again, of course, next year. And hopefully then the record will be broken. Huge thank you to our mod team as well, because of course the mods are MVPs there because they absolutely kill it when it comes to, you know, just sometimes people get a little bit overly excited and put messages that maybe shouldn't be there, and that's what mods are there for. Mods are there to remove that. Split Fiction starts at 8 p.m. PDT. I'm assuming these are going to be April days, so April 4th. 5, Pokemon Platinum SL Part 2. 8, in the 8th, is Return to Visage. Subathon Gold, Save Me. 9, she leaves for Japan. Japan IRL streams to be announced. Kasayu is getting very comfortable in her skin, which I absolutely love. I am so glad that she's getting comfortable in her skin. I'm so glad that she's able to do things like this and is able to do IRL streams whenever she feels like it. That is what matters more than anything, that she feels comfortable again, comfortable enough around her community, comfortable enough around everyone that she can show her face. This I want to cover because I've had personal experience, not anywhere near as bad as what Froot had, where people can gaslight others, whether it be a Google Doc about you or things like that. I have personal experience with that. Best friends, in this case, her ex, which is, you know, her ex-partner, but, you know, best friends, partners, ex-partners, etc., can stab you in the back and can make it so that the whole world hates you for whatever reason. And that is what happened to Froot. Froot, the whole situation was that she was alleged again to have cheated on her ex-husband or whatever, and because she was, talking to other people and going and hanging out with other people and that kind of stuff. The issue was the gaslighting that was going on was that the ex-partner, one thing that he didn't let anybody know, and they didn't let anybody know, and Froot didn't mention it because it's personal, was that she was heavily abused by him, mentally and emotionally, and I believe physically as well. I think there was a little bit of both going on there. But he gaslit, and the people who supported him gaslit the community into thinking that Froot was a cheater. Then a lot of people went against Froot for that, and it just spread and spread and spread and spread. So I think for the most part, everything has been fixed when it comes to that. Everything has been, well, at least the people that are willing to listen. And this is a cautionary tale. Froot is definitely a cautionary tale to who you choose as your partner. You usually don't even know until, because they'll, just personally, I know, they'll be kind to you for what I call the honeymoon period. Then the fangs can come out later on, whether it be jealousy, whether it be, other things like that. The fangs can come out. They can be either emotionally, affecting you, or physically affecting you in those ways. If you know, then you know. I can't say it because of TOS, but you know what I mean. That kind of stuff is never good, and I never condone that. And I just want to say this here because, of course, Froot has gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to that, and she doesn't deserve all of the hate that she's gotten. Aruran Desu of Holostars and Tokoyami Towa of hololive, both under the umbrella of Cover Corporation, went and were a part of the VSaikyo tournament that recently happened, with Shibuya Hall doing a lot of the grunt work and organizing this. VSaikyo, in this case, was for Street Fighter 6, and here we have the full-on brackets of all the winners and everything like that, and the final standings of everything here. Red, blue, some of the teams I can't really pronounce because I don't read kanji, but there you go. There are all the teams there and all the people involved in each and every one of them. They all work super hard. I mean, I probably would be below 8th place. I'd be somewhere in the boonies, somewhere around there, if I ever tried to freaking work at any of this. And of course, we have a moment here where Guile was Aruran Des, and that's who was talking, what we're talking about, of course. And they beat, I believe, Kuzuha, which is a very hard person to beat. Very hard. I think they were one of the front runners, one of the people that was very, very, very much expected to win. And of course, you can see the standings here. He's very, very happy at what happened here. I mean, the fact that they got third place at all. Thank you for your support until the end. I was so disappointed with my performance on day one that I almost had a meltdown. With the support of my teammates, I persevered and made it all the way to third place. It was really fun to see my teammates getting stronger every day, with a great team and with a warm atmosphere. And that is what matters. The teamwork, the making the dream work in this case. Towa's team, Tokoyami Towa's team. And of course you had, other people victories here, the red-blue team. And of course, Tokoyami Towa being one of the people in here. And that is, of course, amazing to see them. Of course, Aruran and Tokoyami Towa. And then you can see Kuzuha in 4th place. And you see, red, blue, and others up there. But Kuzuha was a really good player, and he was one of the ones to beat. The team may not have done so well, but yes, he was one of the ones to beat. And of course, Nijisanji had a strong showing here, as well as all of the other Japanese VTubers who had a part in this. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. I do it because I love helping out VTubers. I love helping out things there, and I want to make it a positive space for everybody. Everybody, wherever you are, whoever you are, I want to make it a positive space. And today we are doing that with NahokoVeta, who is an Eldritch God VTuber and artist. Veta. It can be pronounced various ways. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Again, I apologize. And of course, we're going to take a look at their Twitch channel. I'm Naho, non-binary, they, them, Eldritch God of Knowledge, artist and variety streamer. VTuber artist 18+, they do streams and other things. Let's take a look at what they've been doing recently with Marvel Rivals. Psylocke, my beloved.
let's go.
Hell yeah.
Alright, he's gone. Let's go. I'm gonna attack the heals because I can, and I'm a bully. I know I'm in backline. I shouldn't be in backline. Okay, this is fine. We do a little bit of bullying. Oh my god!
Is that me or is that them?
Silo, come back!
I think it's just that for some reason Twitch got it all weird
I know
and shit.
you're up here. Ah, who's here?
This person knows really does know how to use her very
together
well.
at this point.
True.
Scarlet Witch, she knows how to use her very, very well.
I'm alone. Oh fuck! It is clobbering time, and I don't want to be here. Oh, I got him. Let's go.
That is
No, I don't
a
have
good way of
Vendetta.
using Scarlet
I
Witch.
just really want to be friends with the Psylocke. Don't worry about it.
There we go. So yeah, they really know how to use Scarlet Witch. I don't know how to use Scarlet Witch anywhere near as well as they do. Let's take a look again at their YouTube side. And of course, showing you what they have here. They have a couple of videos there. Won't watch Bleach, not my Naho. Of course, they have some shorts as well. A couple here and there. And again, like I said, I like showing every single type of VTuber that I can. And I'm so glad to be able to show you NahokoVeta. I hope that it just helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.